What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Simply P, back again with another video. So tonight I'll be hosting a dinner for the WNBA team, Dallas Wings, at my home. My sister plays for the team. She's in the WNBA. She's been in there 6 years. But today's video is going to be focused on what's your why. So I'm going to ask all the girls tonight, what's their why? Why do they do what they do? What gets them up every day to go and play at the highest level? And I think everybody needs to have a why when they do anything. The why is that driving force. I know for me, the why behind everything is I have a daughter, I have a wife, I have, brothers and sisters who are watching me. I have a community. I'm from North Minneapolis. I have a whole community who's looking at me. So every day I get up, I say I represent these people. I have to go out and make it happen because there's people looking at me saying, if PJ made it, I know I can make it. I mean, a big thing for me, growing up in inner city, in the inner city Minneapolis, I never seen nobody who looked like me, who were lawyers, who were doctors, who were businessmen, who were financial advisors like myself. So I want to be that visual for people. I want to be seeing is believing. I want to be that image for another young kid saying like, dang, if he made it, I know I can make it. So that's why I do YouTube. That's why I do speaking engagements. I want to be able to show kids, show anybody that you can do anything you want that you put your mind through. I always knew I could be a professional athlete. I always knew I could be an entertainer, but I never once thought I could be an advisor because I wasn't exposed to stuff like that. So that's my why. My why is to show people that anything is possible. No matter where you come from, no matter your socio-economical background, it doesn't matter. Anything is possible. So my why when I get up is I got people watching me. I got people that I need to deliver for. I got people who I know that I can be a beacon of hope for. So what's your why? So tune into the video. I'm going to ask the ladies what's their why tonight.
This was right here. It wasn't even outside.
Oh, that might not be long enough.
Where does it go though?
Ruby, I'm going to interview you tonight for my YouTube.
Okay, but where
Are
does
you
it
videoing
go?
me?
Yes.
All right, good.
Where does this go?
YouTube.
Excuse
Having a little
me,
get to.
where does this
You're
go?
messing my video up.
I don't care. Where does this go?
That's my sister, WNBA. She having her whole squad in my house tonight.
Yes.
Look how nice. Look, I got the house nice though. Hold the YouTube. It's my mama. Look like my sister. Stand up, mom.
No, I don't look like
Oh, this is my mom. Excuse my attire. I'm about to get Dougie though.
Why?
That's one of my other sisters.
The cutest sister.
The cutest sister, Jay Gill, superstar basketball player.
You know,
Switch the
she's
camera.
cute.
Give it. No. Here, keep it going. Angel Hill, 12-year-old started varsity. 12-year-old started varsity. This is what we
She's
do.
so happy.
Yes.
Outside it.
The outside lit, getting ready to host the WNBA team, Dallas Wings. Hey,
PJ.
come here, y'all, so I can get y'all on the YouTube.
PJ.
He was in my first video. This is Ziggy to Go. So shout your stuff out so they can follow you.
What?
What's your Instagram?
Ziggy to go.
Ziggy to Go. Come here, this is my sister. Tall. Know me good. Is Bill.
Stop. No.
My youngest sister. Come here, boy. It's on the YouTube.
You only two.
Take that hood off, Sinead.
Two.
For real. All the way off.
YouTube.
It's my nephew. You the man.
He's smiling like it's a picture.
Show him my dad. Show him that orange justice.
Orange justice.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Good. It's my daughter, Sinead. Get under still. Loosen up. This is my daughter, Sinead Hill. Tell them your YouTube.
Snake the baller.
Speak up to it. So they.
Snake the baller.
I'm gonna put it in the description below. Sinead the baller. You got my whole face.
Go, do it again. Do it again.
Alright, that's it till the ladies come over tonight. I'm gonna keep the video.
Alright.
We got it all here. Feasting. squad. Sorry, y'all. Gotta put y'all on. What up?
Hey.
Grandma threw down. My pops. Yeah. Gotta get him on here.
Gotta get me
He's
in
the
that.
man with the plan. So, what's y'all's why? Anybody can start, whoever they want.
My family.
Okay, go ahead. Please say your name too. Please say your name.
Oh, we doing it out in the public like this?
They're gonna be like, hey, hey, well, go ahead.
Okay, who's
All right, Doobie, go ahead. You can go first.
I'm still eating. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll go first. Okay, my name is Isabel Harrison. I have to say my why is my family. I come from a very big family, so making sure I'm setting an example for my older and younger sisters. You know, it's a big thing, so that's my why.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, we on that. Okay.
I'm Glory Johnson,
Okay.
and I would say that my why is my children. They fought really hard to be here, and there's a lot of other children that are looking up to a lot of WNBA players.
Yeah.
Just for a reason why to continue playing. So
Right.
I would say that's my why.
I like that. I like that.
Kayla Davis. I think my why is just the same thing. My family. My dad played professionally. A lot of people in my family. I come from basketball, so I don't know. I just feel like I kind of have a legacy to keep up. And you know, like I said, I keep playing for my family. And like I said, my dad's one of my big inspirations. So like I said, I'm trying to keep up his legacy, trying to keep up with him.
I got another question for you. I don't want to put you on the spot. So, you know, when you have parents who are professionals, how do you live up to that? Do you feel like they pressured you, or it was just something that you wanted to do?
I grew up around basketball, so I think I just learned to love it. You know, my dad played with a lot of passion when he played, so I think seeing that at a young age, like, you wanted to just develop into that. You wanted to kind of feel that same love he has for the game. So my dad never pressured, you know, myself or my brother. Like I said, I think it was something we just kind of fell into. We were always in the gym with him, and we just wanted to get good and, you know, continue to be good. So no, it was never pressure, but I do know, you know, I stopped being Antonio Davis' daughter, and he's now Kayla Davis' dad. So that's
Hey,
that's what we're trying to
I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Hi, I'm Christina Midway, and my why is probably like my mom, because she sacrificed a lot for me to be here, and without her, I wouldn't be able to use my platform the way I do.
I like that. That's good. Good.
I'm Brooke McCarty Williams. My why.
My fault. We put you on the spot. My fault. We put you on the spot.
No, my why is my granny. She died when I was in 8th grade while I was in practice, and so I think that every day I just owe her that, to go hard in the gym, just because she wants to be there and watching me. She wants to be watching me, and she died while I was in practice. So I just feel like if I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna miss her, then I should go hard every day.
Right. Turn that music off. Otherwise, they're going to stop the videos. Because copyrights. Yeah.
That's me. Okay. Hi, I'm Ricky Ogunbowale. I'll say my why is just my family. You know, trying to do the best I can for them and trying to make them proud.
Okay. I like it.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm Alicia Gray. Hey, I'm Alicia Gray. I would say my why is my parents, because they've done a lot for me. I mean, they sacrificed their time and doing things to help me achieve my dream, and without them, I wouldn't be where I am today.
I like it.
Hi, I'm Megan Gustafson, and my why is that I play for Jesus Christ. You know, He's my Lord, my Savior.
Turn up. Go ahead, then.
You know, at the end of the day, you know, that's what really matters the most. But I also play for my family and my hometown. I'm from a really small town, graduated with a class of 11 people, and so just trying to represent, you know, people who don't have a lot of opportunities.
I like that. I like that. Okay, man. Yeah, you snapped. Okay, you snapped.
Hello, I'm Kayla Thornton. My why, I think I would have to say, is just being cut 2 times. I think, you know, being undrafted and then getting invited to training camp and then being cut twice by Washington kind of gave me this fire. So I think that's my why to, tell young people that don't get drafted that you still have a big part into this. You still can make it. Whatever you want to do, you can achieve. Like my teammate said, Megan, without God, I don't know where I would be. And, he always has a plan for everybody. So just because it doesn't work out one way, there's always going to be another door open. So that's my why.
I like that. Hey, actually, I got another question for you. A lot of times people, they do things in life and then they run into a wall or they run into a hard time and they quit. What makes you keep going? Or can you tell, just all the people watching that, even if you're doing what you love, it don't mean it's going to be easy and you got to keep going. So what pushed you to keep going even though when it got hard?
I think what pushed me was, this has always been my dream. This is what I've been wanting to do. But, I'm just, I come from a Thornton family, so we never give up in whatever we do. So I think just, if you dedicated and that's what you want to do, don't stop, because you never know what you might get out of it. Just keep going. The road might not be straight, at one point, but you're going to get there. So I just say, if you love it, keep doing it.
Yeah, it's about the process.
The process.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's who you become. I got you. I got you. Newbie?
Yeah, okay, y'all. My nickname was
Okay, so my why first would probably be Maurice, my son. I know he's looking up to me. He just thinks it's the best thing that his mom plays in the WNBA. And then after that will have to be my siblings. I have a bunch of younger sisters and a little brother and older siblings, but my family relies on me. And so for me, that's a big thing for me is to be successful and to make it.
Good. Okay, I got another question for you. I don't want to put you on the spot, but what keeps you going even when you're injured, you down, and basketball may not always be the thing you love most? Because I know you love family. Yeah. And I know you love, sometimes basketball can get old. So what keeps you going?
The biggest thing that keeps me going is probably my younger sisters, because I know they want to make it. I know my younger sisters want to make it to the league, and I know that they can't see me give up just because I'm injured. Yeah, these last 2 years has been rough. I had ACL surgery, I had microfracture surgery within 2 years. But if I quit now, then that gives them all the motive in the world to say when things get hard, then they can quit. So that's been the biggest reason.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. This is going to be a good one. All right. First, I want to thank you, for bringing your team and just being able to see, what's their why as professional athletes, even as women professional athletes. I know, having that why is that motivating factor. But I want to ask you a few more things, because we all deal with challenges, no matter what walk of life you're in. What are some of the challenges you deal with on a day-to-day, and even, becoming a professional, making it to this pinnacle?
My day-to-day challenges for me is just learning how not to bring basketball home because I'm a mom. So for me, it's I don't want to be at the gym for 4 or 5 hours out the day, or some days longer on game days,
right,
and then come home and dwell on what I didn't do well or those kind of things. Yeah, there's times and moments that I need to, watch film and do stuff like that, but I don't like to come home and be about basketball all the time. Because when I come home, then it's about my son, and it's about catering to him and his needs and helping him grow and helping him be the best that he can be. And I can't give him my full attention if I'm focused on work at home.
Right. That's a great answer. All right, if you can give some advice to maybe your younger self, what would be your advice? What would be the advice you would give to your younger self?
If I could give advice to my younger self, it would definitely be my work ethic. That to start my work ethic way before than I started. I think I started to get a good work ethic in college. I think maybe my freshman year with you, because you forced me to go to the gym every day. But if I had that same mindset and same work ethic, through middle school and through high school, I would have been way better than what I am now. Way better, because I was more I'll go to the gym when I feel like it, or You know, I play basketball when I feel like it. And don't get me wrong, I made a lot of sacrifices and put in a lot of extra work. But my mindset wasn't like hungry when I was little. Like,
Right, that hunger.
Yeah, the game just came so easy for me. So I wasn't like, I didn't have that hunger. It was just like, oh, I'm just talentedly better than most people. So that would get me by. But then once I got to the next level, Division I, everybody is good. Everybody was good. And that's when I learned, like, for me to become one of the best, if I want to go to the league, it's very few women that play. It's, 12 teams, 144 women. You think of every college basketball player there is in Division I, Division II, Division III. Like, there's very few that make it. Like, I knew I had to separate myself somehow, some way.
For sure. Yeah, that work ethic's a big thing. And I think, no matter what walk of life you're in, that work ethic actually makes a difference. I always tell people, I play professional, but I never was the best player on my team. I mean, I won a national championship and I averaged under 10 points. Mm-hmm. But I still went to Division I after that for my junior college. So, no matter what you're doing in life, that grind is important.
And it carries over.
That grind carries over because the people who grind, they make it in life.
Yeah.
And don't think it's easy, because it's not easy. No. But it's about who you become in the process that makes you, who you are.
For sure.
Yeah, the process is more important than the goal.
Yeah, you gotta learn to enjoy the journey.
Yes, I like that.
If you can learn to enjoy the journey, then you'll be okay. But you have to be able to learn how to go through each step and love where you are at that point. You gotta love the grind. Like, if you don't love the grind, then you'll never make it.
Yeah, that grind is important.
Because then the grind becomes like now you waking up every day like, oh, I gotta do this again, or instead of waking up with that energy like, yeah, this grind is making me and getting me to where I want to be.
Right. Okay, my last question for you is, I want you to talk about, doing what you love, balancing doing what you love or going after money. Because I know a lot of people, they go after fields where they think they can make a quick buck or they think they can get rich rather than doing what they love and letting the money come later. What is your advice to somebody on that? What do you go after?
Well, okay, so for me, I can only speak for me personally, but for me, I love the game of basketball, but I love my family more. That, to me, that's more important. So I love the fact that I'm in a WNBA. I love the fact that I can play the game and I'm blessed and God has given me grace and this talent to play the game and that I make money off this game. But there are times, I've gone overseas, there are times I've been gone overseas and play, but I choose not to go every year for that simple reason. Like, I have a son, so he comes first.
Right.
I'm not going to put him in a position where he has to be in a country and nobody else speaks English. And the only person he can really talk to is me. Like, that's taken away from his character, that's taken away from him building, that's taken away from a lot of different things. And I don't want to just drag him along.
Right.
Like, you got to go because I'm going. Like, that's just not fair to him. And that's not fair to, like, him building. Yeah, now overseas he can, become multicultural and learn different things. But at the same time, you have to be very careful on what situations you put them in.
For sure.
Like when I played in Israel, in Herzliya, it was a great situation for my son. It was a lot of different Americans around, and he was still able to learn their culture, but at the same time, but at the same time, he was still able to kind of live an American lifestyle too.
Right.
Like, it wasn't a big adjustment. It wasn't a culture shock. It wasn't like he can't go outside and say hi to somebody and they don't understand him.
Right.
You know what I mean? We stay right on the Mediterranean Sea. So that decision for me going to Israel and Herzliya was a good decision because it affected my whole family in a positive way.
Right.
So for me, it's all about how is it going to affect Maurice. And now that Maurice is starting to get older in school age, that's another big thing. Like, I can't just drag him along and ask him, now you decide to go to school in Hungary and nobody speaks English. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest thing for me is that he comes first, my family comes first, and that decision trumps money for me.
I like that. And to all you guys out there, do what you love because the money will follow.
For sure.
I can be a testament to her. We got her a deal in China for $300,000, $100,000 a month. She turned it down because she wanted to do, her family first. She wanted her son to be able to go to school in America. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And most people think like, ooh, why don't I go for the money? And even I was tripping like, man, go for the money. But then when I had to sit back and reflect, I say, man, you gotta do what you love most. Because in order to get the money or to make it to the top in a lot of situations, you gotta sacrifice what you love most. And for most people, that's their family. And you never wanna do that. You never wanna sacrifice your family for money.
Your happiness.
Yeah, or your happiness, because I deal with a lot of wealthy people and they're very unhappy. They have great money, a lot of money, and like it says in the Bible, what profits a man to gain the whole wide world and lose his soul?
Exactly.
Right. So, you know, to all you guys out there, do what you love. The money will come. If you're good at what you do and you find and you do what you love, if you can write, then write. If you love cars, like my boy Tall Guy Car Reviews, my boy Slim, he loves cars, and the money has followed him. He started off loving cars, and the money has followed him. And, you know, I love helping people, and I just got into a job being an advisor to where I can give back to people in a noble way by helping them manage their money, which in turn manage their lifestyle.
Yeah.
So listen, thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate you, Newbie. This is my little sister. I grew up with her like she was my best friend. We both played professional basketball. We both went to Ohio State and played basketball. But it's just great to reflect on our life, and we want to help, and we want to be able to share. So the lessons for today is, man, what's your why? In everything you do, you got to have a why. I heard Eric Thomas, the hip-hop preacher, the first person that ever said, I heard say, ask about the why. And then I thought about that. It resonated with me. So every day I get up with a purpose of why. Same thing. Get up with a purpose for a why. And then do what you love. If you do what you love, the money will come. No matter how hard it is, do what you love.
Yeah.
All right. It's your boy Simply P. All I can ever be is me. I'm out of here.